I remember when I was a young teenager and I first started getting interested in girls, I was very attracted to the tomboy type girl. You know, I don't know what they call them today, but when I was a kid, they called them tomboys. These were the type of girls who they liked to do what the boys did, right? They liked to play in the dirt with you. They didn't mind getting dirty. When a lot of girls was like, "Oh, that's dirty, that's nasty," the tomboy didn't mind getting in the dirt and playing in the dirt with you. She didn't mind playing with the toy guns and bang bang, pow pow. Back then when I was a kid, you could play with toy guns and stuff like that. Now, a toy gun to get your ass killed. Somebody will say they thought it was real, but when I was a kid, toy guns, playing cowboys and Indians was kind of a regular thing that we did. So tomboy girls would play with your little guns and stuff with you, fake guns, cap guns and stuff like that. Tomboy girls, they like to play sports. They like basketball, for instance. In basketball, you get the ball and you backing down your opponent, you dribbling, backing down. They got their ass up on you and you got your dick pressed against their ass. And it was a wonderful thing because both of y'all were fresh, a little horny, getting caught up in your hormone development and stuff like that. So those kind of things would happen. They liked bugs. Like, boys like bugs. We used to like to catch the bugs in like the old mayonnaise jars or jelly jar. We would get those things and catch bugs. And, the tomboy girl would be right there with you, catching those bugs and doing those kind of things. Most girls back then, they didn't like bugs. They thought bugs were ugly and icky and all that kind of stuff. She would also, square up with you if need be. She knew how to throw them hands. She would squabble with you, and give you a run for your money. Tomboy girls, so it was a very attractive thing at that time as I was developing. Because you get the best of both worlds. It's like hanging out with the guys, but at the same time, they were cute and pretty enough where you could have your intimacies with them. You still would kiss them and hug them and feel on them and stuff like that. So it was the best of both worlds. So ladies, if you were a tomboy, you can relate to what I'm saying. Chime in. Fellas, if you liked, tomboys, or maybe you still like them, maybe you're married to one, as I've gotten older, I prefer a little bit more femininity in my women, but I still like a woman that got a little rough edge to them. If it really came down to some shit, y'all stand back to back with each other and take somebody down, so, but yeah, let me know if you guys can relate, if I'm making sense.